Medical Minutes.
I got a question for you. What is the best treatment for runny nose and sinus pressure from allergies or a cold or a flu? And I have two things that I like a lot. So I like pseudoephedrine pills and I like oxymetazoline nasal spray, which is also known as Afrin. Sudafedrine is also known as Sudafed. So the important thing to know about the Sudafed is that the Sudafed on the shelf in your pharmacy doesn't work. So it says Sudafed PE, that's phenylephrine. So the real Sudafed is pseudoephedrine, which is PSE. I have a lot of people still coming in and says, "Oh, I'm using the Sudafed on the shelf," and I always tell them the PE one doesn't work. Literally, it doesn't work. The FDA last year, September 2023, had an official advisory after review says it does not work against placebo. So they should pull it off the shelves. That's what they said. Now, the real Sudafedrine, the real Sudafed, you have to ask the pharmacist for it and sign for it, but it's not a prescription. It's really important to know that. A lot of people still don't know that. Afrin as well. Oxymetazoline, I think, works great. I think it works really quickly within 10 minutes, and it's good for like 10 hours. It's really safe for only 5 days at the most. So for a few days, it's fantastic. Don't do it longer because then you'll develop what they call Afrin addiction. It's a real thing. Some people are on Afrin for years because it works great, and then it wears off, and then your body gets rebound congestion in your nose. You're like, oh, I need it again. Sort of like people are on Prilosec for decades. They get this rebound issue. So please don't get dependent on Afrin. Just use it as needed. But otherwise, those two things can help a lot. Apart from these over-the-counter things, my favorite prescription, I'm doing a lot more than I used to. It's called ipratropium. It's a nasal spray. You have to ask your doctor for it, but that can work really well for chronic runny nose, temporary runny nose from congestion. So if you're really miserable, you can ask your doctor maybe about an ipratropium prescription.